Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew of power. There's a secret reason why certain people suddenly pull away from you, and it has nothing to do with what you did, but everything to do with what they revealed about themselves. This truth can unlock immense personal freedom and turn hidden attacks into your greatest strength. Don't skip this. Welcome, picked one. There's no stopping a lie when it meets the truth. That's exactly what took place in your story. The lie didn't just run out of breath in your case. It hit the wrong person. And the environment around you changed the moment that happened. People who used to be very interested in you stopped paying attention to you and started acting like you know something important about their future. You are, in a way. This is something that most people never think about. More than 70% of personal fights are not based on facts. They come from people not understanding each other, telling half-truths, or trying to please the wrong group of people. And telling the wrong person lies about you doesn't just cause trouble. It sets off a mental chain reaction. The reasons are clear. It brings out insecurities. It also changes the balance of power in a room without being noticed. That's why people have moved away from you. Not because you are scary, not because you are sleweth, and not because you became mysterious overnight. They are taking a step back because their own lie has turned into a ghost that is following them. You're just a reminder. The funny part is that you didn't even have to do anything. The lie was told and you didn't even know it. Still, you became the person they take extra care with, like you're about to reveal a plot twist over lunch. A nice bit of irony comes from seeing people avoid the person they were trying to hurt. In a messy, wow, you really did that kind of way. It's almost poetic. This makes them worry even more the longer you stay calm, because guilt can remember everything, even when liars can't. That's why we're going to talk about why the chosen one, you, changed into the person they now avoid. Not because you changed, but because their lie got through and flipped the whole story. I promise you that the story that comes out of that moment shows a lot more about you than what they said about you. First, they're avoiding you because the person they lied to could have shown you everything. When someone lies about you, they usually do so because they think the other person will believe them without checking the facts. They think the person will be easy to persuade and won't question their intentions. This person made a big mistake in their calculations. They lied to someone who wasn't just watching you from afar. They also kept an eye on them. And the person who heard them lie knew right away that they were telling a lie out of fear. This lie didn't just go bad. It showed who the liar really was. It showed that they were jealous, scared of losing power, and needed to change your character to keep their own. They lied to someone who wasn't stupid. They've seen other people act this way in different places and times. In order to tell if someone is lying, they can tell by the tone, the exaggeration, and the extraneous details. The liar now knows they've done something that can't be taken back. They didn't just say bad things about you. The person they told about their emotional instability is someone who matters, someone whose opinion affects how other people act. Now they're scared not of you, but of the mirror you put in front of them. It's easy to see why they avoid you now. You're now a walking reminder of the worst thing they did. When they see you, they remember the exact moment when their lie broke their carefully constructed image. They are now being watched more closely by the person they lied to, who questions their actions and quietly thinks about what they say. And being silently judged is the scariest thing for a liar. They don't want to confirm anything, so they can't talk to you about it. Being near you makes them remember the time they exposed themselves, so they can't be there. They can't act like everything is fine either, because their nervousness would say more than anything they could say in silence. They don't get too close because they think that will help them forget their guilt and put off the consequences. They know that the person they lied to is still aware of it, though. And that's what scares them the most. Second, the person they lied to respects you more than they respect anyone else. This is the silent truth that can't be talked about because it's too painful. When someone tells lies about you, they think that the person who hears them will automatically agree with them. They believe that what they say will be believed, that their lies will change people's minds, and that the story they carefully craft will give them power. They forgot, though, that respect isn't earned through rumors or exaggerations. That's something you earn honest, reliable, and strong in a quiet way. That's exactly what the person listening saw in you. You might have looked quiet and unassuming from the outside. You did not respond. You didn't say anything mean to defend yourself, and you didn't feel like you had to explain everything. However, that calmness and restraint said a lot. The person the liar lied to could hear through the noise of the lie and figure out who is telling the truth, who has substance, and who acts in an honest way. You were just existing while the liar was busy performing, and your existence was much more convincing than any lie. The liar is now running around. They meant to make you doubt them, but they made you doubt themselves instead. The other person saw every small sign of trust, every quiet agreement, and every time they naturally defended your character. They saw that the respect you demanded was real, something you had quietly earned over time, and to fake. Because of this, fear has grown. People are afraid that the liar's power is waning, that their attempts to change people's minds have failed, and that the person they lied to is now seeing them for what they are: insecure, jealous, and honest. That means that while the liar hides, avoids, and doubts every move, you stay strong and invisible in your power. The person listening to you gains respect for you in a quiet but clear way, making a shift that the liar can't get out of. And nothing makes a liar more nervous than seeing someone they tried to put down gain respect without saying a word. It's not loud, but the truth is clear, and the person listening knows it. That's why the liar is now staying away. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Third, keeping their distance is not a way to keep the peace. It's a way to limit the damage they can do. When someone lies about you, you might not always want to confront them. Usually it's to avoid. But don't get it wrong. It's not because they've found peace or decided to let go that they stay away. It's a planned move, a way to avoid more trouble while pretending to be peaceful. They know that being close is dangerous. Their words hurt them, and being close to you makes them deal with it. That's really scary. Every look, every small talk, and every other interaction could be a threat to the story they were trying to sell. This is why they use distance as a weapon. They want to buy some time, make a buffer, and act like everything is fine by taking a step back. They don't want to deal with awkward questions, hard truths, or even small reminders of the reality they tried to change. It's not about setting limits or trying to stay calm. It's about protecting yourself. They know that even a short time with you could ruin the delicately they worked so hard to make. And the thought of that is both embarrassing and crippling. The funny thing is that they think being far away will protect them, but it only makes the truth stronger. More than anything else, their retreat shows that they feel guilty. Each time they take a step back, they're making it clear that they know they did something wrong. You don't even need to do anything. Just being there with you makes the difference between the lie they told and the truth they have it stand out even more. They also have to think too much all the time because of the distance. Every choice, every interaction with other people, and every small action can lead to exposure. Because they made the web, they are now stuck in it. They feel the invisible pull of accountability, stronger the farther away they go. And the more they worry about the time when someone might finally figure it out. That's why the truth is easy to see. They're not happy. As a safety measure, they keep quiet, avoid eye contact, and take careful steps backward. They are doing everything they can to stop the damage from a lie that got out to the wrong. Every move they make only strengthens the person whose power they were trying to weaken. For they know that the person they lied to is now watching them quietly. When someone lies about you, they think the truth will never come out. People listen and believe what they say, but some people do more than just listen. They watch. That's exactly what took place here. The person they lied to didn't get angry or upset about it. They made up lies and didn't blame anyone. They just started quietly listening and writing down every mistake, twitch, and detail that was given too much information. At some point, the liar got caught. The power of this quiet observation is greater than any argument. It's soft and almost imposted, but it has weight. The liar knows it, even if they don't want to say it. Every look, every comment, and every interaction is being compared to the story they told. The more they see that people aren't buying what they're selling, the more crazy they get. Someone who is fully aware, fully alert, and fully able to connect the dots is looking at them through a spotlight they didn't even know existed. The stress this causes them can't stand it. They start to think too much about everything they say, do, and even say in passing about you. The most powerful person is the silent watcher. The person who is lying knows that they can always prove or disprove the lie. Just the thought of it makes them want to stay away from you, to pull back, to create space. They can't risk being exposed by accident. Not when being careless for even a moment could mess everything up. It's funny because the person who lied thought they were in charge of the story. They thought they were in charge because they spoke first and made up a story that fit their ego. They didn't think enough of the quiet observer, though, who sees more than what is said. They look at intent, behavior, and personality. Now it's the liar who is being judged, watched, and thought about again. In order to avoid getting hurt, they keep their distance and take extra care. When they meet someone, they're not trying to avoid a fight with you. They're trying to stay away from the person who caught them lying. Someone who can quickly find out the truth without any fuss. And your quiet observation is what turns their lie into a cage that holds them in fear while you keep moving with confidence and clarity. Fifth, they're afraid that the lie will come up again in a casual conversation, making them look bad. Most of the time, people who spread lies about you believe they have made their story strong enough to withstand simple scrutiny. They think it sneaks into conversations without being noticed, changing people's minds in a quiet way while they stay out of reach. But the problem is that lies always come up when it's least convenient. Just one casual comment, question, or observation from someone who knows the truth can instantly bring down their whole story. They are scared of that possibility. They know that the person they lied to is talking to other people, watching, listening, and putting things together without saying a word. Every time two people in the group talk to each other or make a subtle comment, it could lead to exposure. The liar starts to think about how the lies will spread. Inconsistencies, contradictions, and the faintest hints of the truth could all be brought to light in a casual conversation, showing that they were lying. And the thought of being caught off guard without an excuse makes them avoid things over and over again. Everything changes because of this fear of being seen. Your relationship with them changes how they act around you, with their mutual friends, and even in public. They plan every word they say, every move they make, and every interaction with you. They try to do it as much as possible. It's safe for them to stay away from each other because they know that being close makes things more dangerous. The interesting thing is that none of this has anything to do with you directly confronting them. You might not even know the lie. Still, everything they do is geared toward avoiding an invisible trap they set for themselves. The lie is more than just a story. They live in fear of it going off all the time because it's like a time bomb. In other words, even though they try to hide it, their anxiety is clear to anyone who looks. It's like they made their own prison of fear, and they avoid the person they tried to hurt. At the same time, you go about your life calmly and clearly, not feeling any different. The truth is quietly working in your favor, revealing them without you having to do anything. It's because you were more honest than the lie they told that they are avoiding you. Being steady is a quiet way to be powerful, and liars can never match it. When someone lies you, they are betting on your flaws or on events that they can change to fit their story. They think that over time, their story will seem more real than the truth about you. But consistency ever gives up. And it doesn't have to shout to be heard. You live your life every day without any trouble. Every choice you make that is in line with your values, and every action that shows you are honest or silent denials of the lie. The liar knows this. They watch as the world keeps seeing you through the lens of what you did. Every little thing that stays the same is another piece of evidence that their story is not true. Others were told that you are not trustworthy, that you can't be relied on, or that you have a flaw that hurts others. But every day, the truth shows a different picture. It's not necessary to defend your behavior because it does it for you. That contrast makes them feel a creeping fear that they can't get away from. This is why avoiding becomes the first thing they do. People are afraid to be around you because you are always honest and calm, which reminds them of the lie they are spreading. Reality won't let them argue with it, and the more they try, the clearer it is that they are lying. This is what consistency does. It points out holes, contradictions, and lies so that they can't be believed without anyone having to step in. It's not enough to just show them they're wrong. It's about the small change in how you see things. People who might have believed the lie at first start to see the holes in it, and they naturally lean toward you because you are telling the truth. The liar can feel this change, and it scares them. People wanted power, but you didn't have to fight to get it. You already had it because you were steady, honest, and consistent. That's why they stay away from you now. Every look and chance meeting could remind them and everyone else of the truth that they tried to hide but failed to do so. The lie is quietly shown by your life, and there's no need for an argument, drama, or confrontation. Just being consistent is stronger than anything they could say. 7th, when they see you, they have to face the fact that they were wrong about the person they thought they were. It's because someone has already decided, wrongly, that you are weak, irrelevant, or easy to control, that they lie about you. In their minds, they made up a story where they were better than the other person. You were one who would bend, break, or fade into the background in that story. But reality often throws a cruel wrench into the story. That moment when they see you at ease, calm, and collected, makes them face a truth they weren't ready for. They thought badly of the wrong person. For them, that moment of recognition is very scary. They wanted to control the story so that people would see things in a way that boosted their ego. Instead, they accidentally showed how insecure they were and thought you were weaker than you really. Every action you take that goes against what they say, like how you handle situations that would be too much for you, how you calm down when things get tough, or how you can command respect without trying, becomes a reflection of their mistake. There's no truth in mirrors. Every look, every word, and every casual observation makes them feel the weight of that mistake. The person they lied to might even notice the small holes in their confidence, which makes them even afraid. Deep down, they know that the person they were going after is much stronger than they thought. Not only does the lie they told not work, it backfires, showing them how wrong they were and making them feel ashamed that they can't hide. They realize that the only smart thing to do is to avoid you by staying away. They are trying to avoid facing the uncomfortable truth about their bad judgment. They don't want to be in situations where your strength, honesty, and integrity will make everyone, including them, remember the mistake they made. You, on the other hand, don't let their lies or assumptions affect your life. Their bad judgment is no longer visible to you, but it has power over them. Each step they take backward, every doubt and retreat is caused by the knowledge that they put their money on the wrong person, and that you were never the one to slip up. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. 8. They are afraid that the person they lied to might decide to talk to you directly one day to confirm the story. When someone tells others a lie about you, they do it because they think those people won't bother to check the facts. They think that the way they see things will be true, and that it will shape people's views without any opposition. But they have trouble because not everyone believes everything they say. The person they lied to could check the story against facts at any time. Just thinking ends ire run away in fear. The fear isn't about getting into a fight. That's not even about you defending yourself. There is a hope that someone will come clean in a quiet, casual, and honest way. A simple conversation, a chance meeting, a casual comment, or a subtle question could reveal the whole story they were making up. In their hearts, they know that you are telling the truth, that your actions and words back up what you say, and that as soon as their carefully constructed illusion falls apart, they won't be able to stop it. Because of this fear, they stay away. They move away, keep their distance, and try to avoid any interaction that might give them a chance to check. Every casual get-together, shared space, and connection between two people feels like a risk. They know that the liar has power. Not the kind of power that people show, but the kind that comes from knowing the truth and being able to share it at the right time. It's funny that the things they do to hide make them look even more suspicious. Their hesitation, distance, and subtle avoidance all send signals of guilt that they can't change. In the meantime, you keep living your normal, honest life, and you don't even notice the effect on others. You already have the truth on your side. It doesn't have to talk to them. It only needs to be there for people to notice, and it will find them. Their fear of verification keeps them away because they understand, whether consciously or not, that one direct connection between you and the person they lied to is all it would take to the story they tried so hard to create. The truth is that they can't stop it. They only have one choice: run away. 9th, they know that the person they lied to now looks out for you. When someone tells a lie about you, they think that the person they are talking to will either passively accept it or not care either way. But what they don't expect is for the listener to take on a new role, like a silent guardian. The person you lied to starts to pay more attention to you, to your actions, to your honesty, and to how the lie is different from the truth. Over time, They start to protect you without telling you. They don't do this because they owe you anything. They do it because they know the truth and naturally want to fight injustice. This shift terrifies the liar. They want to control how people see things, but they made it so that someone is now indirectly defending every subtle action, every small comment in a group. Every instinctive support for you becomes a quiet barrier between them and influence. They see that the listener now weighs their words carefully, questions their motives, and unconsciously counters their narrative. That protective presence can't be seen, but it can't be denied. It serves as a reminder that the liar is no longer in charge. Someone else is looking, judging, and taking a stand for reality. They are hurt even more by the fact that this protection isn't loud or rude. There's no fuss or public call-out. It's soft, quiet, and works well. When the liar tries to get back in charge, they find that the person they lied to has already seen them coming. They know that you now have an ally whose judgment cannot be swayed by exaggeration or manipulation. They know that any attempt to change the story will be seen through and stopped, so they take more risk when they try to do so they stay away from you. It's not about being angry or afraid of a direct fight. It's about acknowledging the invisible protective force that now surrounds you. When you respect, observe, and know the truth, you build a silent shield that makes every direction feel dangerous. They run away because being close makes them more likely to be exposed, and being exposed means facing the truth about who you are and the quiet power of someone who has chosen to defend it. In the end, they are trapped not by confrontation but by slow, steady, and subtle accountability. And you don't have to do anything to make it happen. 10th, they're scared to face the truth about who they are that the lie showed them. When someone eyes at you, they're not just trying to keep your reputation in check. It also shows what kind of person they are on the inside. The lie reveals more than it hides. It shows jealousy, insecurity, and a fear of being beaten. They know deep down that the story they told isn't just lies. It shows what flaws they have. And that realization scares them, because it means they have to tell themselves the truth they've been hiding. The lie turns into a mirror, and mirrors don't tell lies. Every time they think about what they said, who they told it to, and how it could come back, they're forced to confront their own shortcomings. Their ego wants to say no to it, even though their mind tries to make sense of it. The truth can't be denied. They put themselves out there when they try to attack you. This is the mental weight they have to carry. Even if they don't say a word, their actions, like avoiding and hesitating, show that they are having a battle inside. Avoidance becomes a way for them to deal with things. They stay away from you not because they are afraid of getting into a fight with you, but because seeing you at your best, calm, sure of yourself, and unfazed, makes them realize how different their truth is from yours. The truth is that they act out of jealousy, insecurity, or fear, and they can't face it. You exist as a constant reminder of the gap between who they are pretending to be and who they really are. And that memory is so painful it's hard to describe. Being far away, quiet, and careful around you are all ways that they try to avoid thinking about themselves. Every interaction makes them afraid of bringing up the lie and the uncomfortable truths that it revealed. At the same time, you keep going without noticing the internal chaos your presence causes. They are trapped by the reflection of themselves, in the lie they created. They can't get away from the fact that their flaws make them make choices that push them to run away. It's a stark irony. They're not scared of you. That person has shown that they are that person. Because of their fear, they stay away, helpless and haunted by the truth. 11th, the lie changed the order of things, and they don't like where they are now. When someone lies about you, it's often an attempt to establish dominance, to manipulate perception, and to make themselves appear stronger, smarter, or more important than you. By putting you down a rung, they want to move up an invisible ladder of power. But the truth often changes things in a strange way. Instead of making them feel better, the lie shows how insecure they are, and suddenly the hierarchy they tried to create collapses in on itself. They end up worse off and less powerful than they started, and that change scares them. The person they lied to can see through the lie and quietly adjusts their view of events to match the truth. People around notice inconsistencies, gaps, and moments where the liar's story doesn't match real-life behavior. The balance of power changes slowly, almost imperceptibly. You, the person who was being targeted, come out stronger, more stable, and less likely to give in. The liar, on the other hand, realizes that their attempt to control has failed. They're no longer in control. They are the ones being looked at closely, judged, and mentally ranked. They don't like this new hierarchy very much. They were looking for power, but all they got was attention. Every time you talk to someone, make a choice, or act calmly in a situation, it reminds them of the failed attempt they made to change how people see things. They hate the situation they're in because it's awkward, obvious, and can't be changed. They can't fix the fact that their social currency has gone down in value. The avoidance that comes after is a direct result of this change. They're pulling back not because you made them, but because their place in society has been changed in a quiet but clear way. They deal with things by staying away, pretending that the hierarchy still exists and avoiding the shame of facing the reality they made. The irony is that their lie, which was meant to make them look better, has made your position stronger while showing how weak they are. Now, every move they make is controlled by the invisible ladder they tried to climb, but failed to do so, forcing them to run away, helpless and painfully aware of the wrong level they thought they were on. 12. They got your quiet influence wrong, and now they feel threatened by it. The person who lied about you had no idea that you would reach out to them. They thought you didn't have much power over other people because you didn't fight back, or act loudly, or aggressively. They thought that being quiet showed weakness, being calm showed passivity, and being calm meant you were easy to control. That thought is very different from the truth. The power you have doesn't scream for attention. It does its job quietly, steadily, and strongly. When they found out this, fear set in. People are naturally drawn to you because your reputation is based on being real, consistent, and honest. They pay attention to how people naturally trust you, value your presence, and respect your judgment. Your influence is like an undercurrent that shapes how people think and feel. Even if you turn, the liar who thought they were in charge of the story is suddenly caught off guard. Their words don't mean anything anymore. Their tricks don't work, and their attempts to control how other people see you fall apart in the background. They are scared about this realization because power is influence. The more people trust and respect you, the alone they feel, and the less power they have. They were completely wrong when they thought that the person they lied to would be swayed, that your silence would hurt them, and that your character wouldn't matter. Instead, your quiet strength makes the truth stronger, shows them up for what they are, and makes you someone people naturally want to be around. Avoidance becomes their only way to deal with things. They are reminded of your reach, credibility, and the natural authority your presence gives off every time they think about talking to you. Even if it's only in a roundabout way, they know that can't take back the shift. They can't diminish the respect you've quietly earned. And they can't change the minds of people who know their lies are lies. In the end, your quiet influence, which they didn't think was important, is what brings on. Their fear of you, and desire to run away are not signs of your strength, but of the danger they see in it. There was nothing you had to prove. You just existed in a real way, and that existence turned their mistake into a silent, unavoidable fact that keeps them aware but powerless. 23rd. They know the lie didn't work because the truth keeps coming out in your life. When someone tells lies about you, they are betting on how people will see things and hope that their version of events will become. They put a lot of thought into the story. They pick words that they think will stick, play up their flaws, and paint a picture that makes them feel good about themselves. But life has a way of speaking louder than any fabricated tale. And in your case, everything they said is always going against what you do. They are well aware that every choice you make, action you take, and conversation you have silences their story. This realization terrifies them, because the truth isn't something they can control. They thought other people would be confused, hesitant, or doubtful, but instead people see you as you really are. Most people don't notice, but the liar can't hide the fact that the lie is slowly falling apart. Every day, the difference between the story they made up and your real life gets bigger. Every time they see how competent, honest, and calm you are, it reminds them that their story doesn't fit with reality. They have it even worse, because you don't even have to defend yourself. It's your life that does it. They tried to change people's minds, but all of their efforts showed how desperate they were instead of your flaws. As they watch as others naturally come to terms with reality, they start to panic as they realize that what was said doesn't make sense. Their lie doesn't just fall apart. It shows how bad their judgment is, how scared they are, and how much they need to reach out. That's why they stay away. Being close to you would make it even more clear that they were wrong, that their plan to change people's minds is falling apart, and that you are untouchable in the quiet, unassuming power of your authenticity. Every time they stay away from you, they're admitting that they can't deal with the truth. Their story is easily, consistently, and undeniably at odds with yours. This makes them afraid, makes them pull away even more, and leaves them silently haunted by the truth they tried and failed to hide. Number 14. They can only avoid being caught if they stay away, because people are starting to see the truth. When someone gives the wrong person false information about you, they start a chain reaction that they can't stop. Lies have lives of their own. But when the story reaches someone who can understand it, it starts to get attention in subtle ways that can't be stopped. People who watch, listen, and put things together start to see patterns. They start putting together the truth without anyone saying it directly. Something that scares the liar is that they know it's not safe to stay close to you. Every interaction could make them look bad. Every small talk could show that they are not telling the truth. All of a sudden, their lie isn't just theirs. They know, even if it's only in their minds, that the truth quietly, but surely gathers witnesses. Anyone who has seen your actions, how consistent you are, and how honest you are adds weight to the truth that the liar tried to hide. Each person who looks at you becomes a silent affirmation of who you are. Someone whose stories don't have to be loud or dramatic. They just need to be true and consistent. Slowly, more and more people are coming forward to testify against the liar, and with each passing day, the walls of their made-up story start to fall apart. Avoiding you becomes a way for them to stay alive. If I'm close to you, I might run into reality, and reality doesn't care about lies or tricks. They stay away so that no one will figure out what's going on while they're there. This keeps them from being caught and protects what little credibility they still have. They take every step back, keep quiet, and move carefully because they are afraid that the public will catch on to their lies soon. At the same time, you keep going through life as usual, not realizing that your honesty has quietly created an army of witnesses. It's a sharp irony. Your presence alone spreads the truth without you having to do anything. While the liar gets stuck in the story they were trying to control, it becomes clearer that they are scared the farther away they go. This shows that the truth, when slowly and quietly accepted, has much more power than any lie. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. In conclusion, the story is clear in the end. Sometimes lies go wrong, especially when they are told to the wrong person. It's only been your strength, consistency, and honesty that have been shown through every lie, false story, and attempt to change people's minds. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits.